Hey guys, I'm so glad to be making this video because I'm going to be having some fun. I'm going to be repotting some succulent plants that I've been purchasing while I've been here in Spain. These plants are for my mother-in-law since I cannot take them back to the United States, but I wanted to go ahead and prep them for her, repot them for her. I'll teach her about how to take care of them, and I'll share those tips with you guys. And I'm gonna also be making some gifts for my sister-in-laws from this domino cacti that I got here. I'll be sharing with you guys a little bit the prices. If you haven't seen my videos, I'll share a little bit of my prices of finding these and how much they cost. So if you like to learn how to repot plants and you like learning about plant prices, you love seeing beautiful plants, I think you're gonna enjoy this video. So let's do it together. Okay, we're gonna start with this baby. Isn't this gorgeous? This is a Cacti Triciflora variegated. And I got this the first week I was here a couple of months ago, and I was just walking around the Mercadillo, which is like an outdoor market that they have weekly here in town, and a lot of little people come and set up shop and they sell things. Well, there was a plant store, guys. That was so much fun. I posted it on my Instagram. Maybe some of you guys saw it, but I couldn't help. I walked by, I saw this beauty, had to come back for it because you're not gonna believe how much it cost. It was only €3.50, but during that time, the conversion was almost equal to the dollar. So around $3.50 of dollars as well. So I thought that was a great find. It's been here for 2 months now. We placed it where it got a lot of sun in the outdoor upstairs terrace, and it got a lot more pink. If you guys saw it on my Instagram, or you guys can still go to Plant Heartbeats and see it on my Instagram 2 months ago, when I originally got it, you could see how it's gotten more pink. So it's a beautiful plant, but I think it's a lot more costly in the US. I don't know if you guys have this plant and how much you paid for it, but from the little Googling that I did, it's a lot more costly. So I wanted to repot it because it's such a big one, and I wanted to just leave it for her ready for the coming year. Usually come here every year, so I wanted to have it ready. Got this at IKEA, guys. I think it was like maybe $2, $2.50 max, with a little saucer. I like these little terracotta pots. So we're gonna start with putting some of the soil that I got, and I'm gonna keep it simple. So I just went to one of the plant store around here and I asked for succulent cacti soil. This is what they gave me. So let me check it out and see how it is. Well, it's very compact. You see how it kind of stays like that? Normally, I would recommend, guys, adding some kind of mineral to it. That means like perlite, something that helps it kind of flow a lot more. At my house, I would definitely be putting more perlite in it, but I think it's going to be okay because this plant's going to be outdoors, and we're in the south of Spain where it's really hot and there's a lot of sun. Therefore, it's going to dry out a lot quicker versus back in North Carolina. If you live in an area that doesn't get as much sun, it's more humid, I definitely think having something that has more minerals would be better. Again, I'm here visiting, so I don't have all the stuff I would normally get, but I think it's definitely going to be okay for this environment. So again, I'm going to keep it simple. I'm not even going to mess with it. It's been happy in the soil. I'm not going to remove any of it. Just gonna put a little base first, and now I'm going to just prop it in here, and now I'm just going to fill in the extras. And if you hear some thunder, it's about to rain here, so I'm trying to do this quickly. I almost did it and didn't record it, but I thought, you know what, let me just record it so we can have more, you know, plant content for you guys that like seeing these videos. You know, here in the south of Spain, it rarely rains. It's called Costa del Sol, which means coast of the sun, because there's almost always sun here. But we are in December, and you know, it's fall, so they are getting a little bit of more rain. So something like this. Again, I'm using a terracotta pot. Another reason why we're going to be okay with the soil, because we're using a terracotta pot. I'm guessing this local nursery is sold me the soil. This soil is usually okay for this area because it's so hot. So if you don't have a soil that retains a little bit of moisture, it's going to dry out too quickly. So that's why it's hard to say 100% what type of soil is good for plants. You kind of have to just know what their need is and the area, the climate where you're going to be keeping this plant at. Okay, so just filling in the little gaps. Very, very simple. I did not mess with the roots. That's going to help it not get a big shock. If the plant's happy, I usually do not disturb it. And it's been happy and it's been here 2 months, so I know it's fine. Okay, so this one's ready. Went ahead and finished it. Okay, now we're gonna head over to this beautiful sedum, which is a burro's tail or cola de burro, and just removed this. It was so hard to remove it, so we got a little cuttings here that we're gonna be able to propagate, so that's fine, although it hurts. Now this is another terracotta pot that I got for $1.85, so basically like under $2. I think that's great. It's a hanging one, so I'm gonna put a little bit here for base. I'm very happy that you could find these hanging ones. I've never seen them in the US. Okay, so here we go. It says burro's tails are so delicate. You do not, any pressure you break them. I hate touching them. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is squeeze because I wanna remove the plastic. Gently. Oh yes, it came out. It got watered right when I bought it a few days ago. It's okay, it's okay. Lots of propagations coming out. Ah. Okay, hey, does it look pretty though? Stop touching, baby. Okay, does it look pretty? Okay, so now we're gonna fill her up. And yes, all those little babies that crumbled can be propagated, guys. So not all is lost. Okay, I forgot to tell you how much this one costs, but if you saw my plant video that I did, it was a beautiful nursery and it was only like $5.95, so about $6 for this huge burro's tail. That's mind-blowing because for the one we have, we paid about 20 bucks for it. So this is awesome. Obviously prices are a lot cheaper here in Spain, so it's comforting. If we ever move to Spain, plants would be a lot cheaper than they are in the US. Again, we're visiting here in the south of Spain because my husband is from here, so that's why we come visit. Maybe last year we came, this year we came. Have my parents-in-law here, so I have that privilege of being able to spend a little more time here in this area and do all this kind of stuff and learn how the plant world is in this side of the world, which is pretty cool. A lot of people have a lot of plants in their balconies, and this is one of the popular ones that I see in people's balconies. So it seems like it can stay outside year-round. That's great. It never gets below freezing here. So although sedums are pretty cold tolerant, way more than other succulents. This year at my house, I have some friends that are taking care of my plants, and they put my burro's tail inside when it got cold. So I'm looking forward to seeing it when I get back. Ooh, big chunk propagation. Okay. I do not want to mess with it anymore. Maybe here in the back. Just a little bit here. I need one of my little scoopers, right? That I have back at home. Hear that thunder? That's it. We're gonna... No watering. because this plant was watered when we bought it like 3 days ago. How does it look? It's even sun stressed. You see the pink there? I've never seen burros tell it's sun stressed, but I know that they can, like sedums can. First time I see it, I love it. Okay, so we're gonna leave this baby here. I want it to tip over forward, it's fine. Okay, so the next project, guys, here is I'm gonna make a little cacti arrangement for my mother-in-law and my sister-in-laws. So this is what I was planning. First, I just bought this for her, which is this, these were like $1.50, all 3 of them. This is like the grandfather cactus. There's an official name, but I don't know it. $1.45 was this terracotta pot, $1.50, which is amazing. It's about 8 inches. So I was first just gonna do these here, but then I thought I wanted to add a little something else. So I'm gonna get some of these domino cacti, which is one of my favorite. You know, they have that beautiful flower that only lasts about less than 24 hours, but it's a cute little cacti anyway because it's round. So I'm gonna try to do a little arrangement there, and I should be putting something here so the water won't flow completely out. If you guys have a little coffee filter, I would recommend that. I don't know if I should go get something. Yeah, let's go get something. Okay. And I'm just using the same soil. Okay, so here we go. Let's unpot these now. Wear gloves. These are not gloves that are the best for pointy plants, and these do have, I got it dirty. I don't want to get it dirty. Okay. I was thinking of separating them. Oh, let's see how this goes. I was thinking of separating them because I think they're going way too close to each other, and yeah, it's not that hard to separate. Gentle, gentle, patient, patient. Okay. Love them, they're so cute. Okay, so now let's play how we're gonna arrange these. Okay, so now I wanted to use the domino cacti as well. Careful. These were also watered when I got them. I haven't watered them, so these are not gonna need water in a long time. This was $4.50, and these I just got them, and I'll be showing them, posting a video soon about another amazing plant store that I went to. Okay, so now to separate these, I'm gonna gently try to push them apart. Softly, you see they're coming apart. Just trying to be slow to kind of and let it separate, and they're doing pretty good. There was tons, and I said it was like $4.50 for all of these. I thought that was a great price. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna leave my little propagations here. I think I'm gonna use some medium, smaller ones here for my mother-in-law. Okay. This, now digging a hole, popping it in the hole. Okay. Now we have all these sizes. This is not even the largest one, but covers a good bit. We have a nice root system. That's great. So cute. Nice round. So cute. These that I'm working with are not so pokey, so that's great. I was thinking of putting all 3 of them here. Let's see. Do another hole. Okay, putting some separation. Maybe a smaller one here. And another one. Whew, got so many. I'm gonna stick this one here. Okay. What do you guys think? Should I put one more domino in the middle maybe? I put it in here. Is it too tight? This to the side. Digging a little hole. Putting the okay, so here we go. If we had some perlite, I would put some on the top, or some little of the rock pebbles that help decorate succulents. I would put some on the top because it would make it look so much neater, but this should do. Gently pushing in. So what do you think? I think it's okay. I think it's not perfectly maybe balanced, but it's cute. Little arrangement there. So the next thing I was gonna do is that I was gonna do some gifts for my sister-in-law, since I got so many domino cacti here. So I just got these little cute ones from a nursery that I visited yesterday. They were $1.25. They do have the holes in the bottom, so it's perfect. I didn't want to get something without any drainage holes because I didn't want them to make a mistake of over watering them, or think, you know, because if it doesn't have a drainage hole, you have to be very, very, very careful how much water you put in there. And if you're not experienced, then you might make a mistake. I mean, I don't even do that usually myself, using a pot that does not have a drainage hole. So there is two big ones and one little baby. There's a couple of babies, so gently separate these two. Nice root system, see that? Wonderful. Actually, I'm gonna get some soil off. Put it back in, but I want the root system to go down there. Should be good. This one's beautiful. Now I am thinking that this is a glazed terracotta pot, so that means it's not going to dry as quickly. So I am going to have to tell them the importance of letting it dry. And I would even wait a little bit of, you know, after the soil is completely dry. I wouldn't run to water it as quickly because, as you can see, it's succulent, it's round, and it keeps a lot of water in its system. It's not going to die that quickly, you know, because you didn't water it the moment it got dry. Now, if they have it, I would think they're probably going to keep these in their window seal inside, and it's winter, so I'd be very considerate with watering at this point. If it was outside and it was summer, then definitely water when dry a little more often. So cute. Okay, that's it, guys. So next thing we're gonna make a little arrangement with propagations. Okay, got a little domino cacti. Now, just to propagate, we're just gonna set it like this right on top. Very, very easy. And they should start rooting. They should start throwing out little roots. And the soil is a little moist, so it's not gonna need water until it's completely dry. I would just do a light few drops of watering, a little bit, just a little bit. You definitely don't want to soak this a lot when you're propagating it. Just lightly water it when completely dry. And again, it's winter, so this might take a little longer versus summer, but we have so much here that we're going to go ahead and propagate these. Rosetail, maybe we'll do it in this one. It's a little prettier. Like that. And here are the cuttings. They want to separate them. No? My husband says to just leave them. So how about I'm putting the little pointy part, the stem, into the soil like this. Here's another one. The stem is right there. I'm going to knock off a few so that stem can be a little longer. Sticking it in there. How about this one? Just knocking off a few. I just want the stem to stick in there. Okay, now we have all these little propagations, the little leaflets. We're just gonna go here on the top. And that's it. Leave them alone. Give them sun. Let them grow. Lightly watering. You know, I would say lightly watering every, I don't know, every month maybe right now. We're almost getting into winter. Leave it in a place where it's not going to get rained on, because you don't want a lot of rain on these succulents because it'll definitely kill them. So that's it. Look at all we did. We did a lot. So this was very inexpensive. We were able to do a lot of beautiful plants, and I'm loving Spain because plants are not that expensive, and plants do well here. There's a lot of sun. So yeah, I hope my mother-in-law loves them. Hope you guys enjoyed being with me for a little bit and learning a little bit more about plants, and maybe just seeing some beautiful plants if you already knew all about this. But I know I never get tired of seeing plants. Thank you for being with me in my plant journey. We've grown together. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. You're enjoying all your beautiful plants, and I'll be back in my house soon, and I'll do a little home tour to show you how my plants fared without me being home for 3 months. It's gonna be exciting and scary. We'll see what happens. Okay, bye. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss it. Bye.